Welcome to the two-star dynasty. Two-star CHOPSHOP dynasty. We're taking on Buffalo at a 1-1 record. Buffalo is undefeated 2-0. Who else played? Maine got their W. Andrew lost to Auburn. Appalachian State got their win. Corey lost to Ohio State in the second dynasty. He played Ohio State as Texas in the regular dynasty as well and lost. So let's see. Pittsburgh lost to Texas. And Fresno beat FCS Southeast. So there's gonna be there won't be as many wins, I don't think, in this one and the two-star because we're two-star teams trying to build up, basically. So you'll probably see a lot more losses and evened out records throughout the season. Quite a bit of losses this week. 3 user losses and 1 bye. So there's been 3 user wins and 3 user losses. I'm gonna break the tie here. For the moment, I'm going to break the tie and see what we can come out with here. I like the helmet. That's nice. I love how they never got this fixed. Still, the socks never change. On 90% of the teams, the socks and shoes, well, the shoes usually do, but the socks never change. I don't understand. It was like that in the last game in a whole year, and they still haven't fixed that part of it. All right, which uni are we going with here in this group? Let's do that one. Alright. Oh, I should have picked a different playbook. Whatevs. Oh, okay. I didn't change anything. Alright, two-star CHOPSHOP.
Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Golden Flashes will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Buffalo's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Slithers into space. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The highlight of Pete Lembo's first year at Buffalo was knocking off number 23 Northern Illinois, the first-ranked win for the Bulls since 2008.
And you're always looking for bright spots. That win against Northern Illinois was huge. So they've got their sights set on bigger things this year, David, namely winning a MAC championship.
And you saw last year that they had the 5-game winning streak.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped. an interception. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Guys, take a second and think about Buffalo defensive players. Remember Khalil Mack? Well, last year, Sean Dolak and Red Murdoch led the NCAA in tackles. David, why does it seem like some schools just have that as part of their identity?
It's just fun. They just find those undersized guys that hunt, that play football, that play with aggressiveness. And to have the #1 tacklers in college football in the defense, A, that means you played a lot of snaps. B, that means you got a couple of dudes.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it! They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
They'll try to blast their way in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set
fuck!
things right on 3rd and goal? They found a way to get in the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker.
God,
and the attempt is no good.
Jesus
and the score
Christ.
will stay right where it is after that miss. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Henderson.
Are you fucking...
Gets away from one. He's got space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Snow.
Oh, my God!
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Bulls. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the catch, and the ball's loose.
Oh, my...
He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the golden flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
The Sweet Feet buy a little time.
Oh, my
and
God.
They wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. On the ground, it's Henderson. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Forced out of the pocket. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance.
Man,
this week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few 1st downs, get some playmakers involved. Because right now, they just seem out of sync.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Etheridge. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down.
I started off with a pick, got down to the 1-yard line, and I got 0 points currently. Like, what the fuck happened? Everything was looking so promising.
First play of the period, 1st down here.
Started off.
Here's the give off the left side. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
The big hit.
And they'll get it on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Gives it on the option. Creates a little space.
Can that be any easier for
them?
them? What the fuck are we doing, guys? Dude, fuck this team.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Jesus Christ.
Great job by the back on the option. No step
Right
back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Nothing.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Kent State, 3.
Coming out with it, it's Hunter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
At the 45 on his way. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. Pulls it in. It's Garcia. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Up-tempo for the offense.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Hauled held down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the
What the hell?
Couldn't
I wanted to
quite
throw
hang
that.
on
There
to
was
that
one
one in
guy,
this
all of a
red
sudden
zone
there's
defense.
4
came
defenders
back close
on
to
him?
forcing a
Out of
turnover.
nowhere.
3rd down coming up.
They came out of
And they could have flipped
nowhere.
that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to
God.
make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire.
Oh my God!
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's
Can't do a
incomplete and
fucking
4th
thing,
down's
man.
coming. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Number 47 on the field goal.
I get into the red zone, I can't do shit.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
I need
And that's not the way they
fucking
wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
There we go, get it!
He'll start the
Are
return
you
inside
shitting
his
me?
5.
You could not capitalize on
Wow,
that?
they narrowly
Fuck you.
avoid disaster.
Oh my
They
God, I got
fumble
exactly
the
what I
kick
needed.
return, and if that goes to the other team,
God.
all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge
How
sigh
the
of relief.
fuck did you
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Bulls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Roberson.
Oh my God, I hit
Grab
it!
behind the line, it's Henderson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
Since I can't do shit in offense, that would have been really helpful.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing.
Oh, he wants it all. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Thank you.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Kent State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5.
I did it again.
And the coverage
Use your
team
head.
gets the returner on the ground.
Big
They've got a
hit.
little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
The one time it did, we couldn't get the ball. They will stop.
Back to pass, it's Roberson. Throws to the wideout.
God.
He's got an open man. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
I had everybody
Wants to
covered.
throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Henderson. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Maybe.
The Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I say back in this game like I was in it before.
He'll field the punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the 2nd quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So they get the field goal. Now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things.
Could be 21-19 if that other field goal went.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Bulls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Makes the catch. It's Newman. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
That's pathetic, man.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus
It's
Christ.
complete to the left. The golden flashes will
Oh, my
move the
God.
sticks.
How did I get that?
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that,
Fires one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the golden flashes. Line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Bailey. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. Somebody catch it, big fella.
What?
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I think the quarterback just needs to settle down and take his time. Be confident knowing you can step into these throws. When you step into it, it'll help your accuracy. That throw, throwing it off his back foot, led to the incompletion.
Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. It's Hicks. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Got it in the middle. It's Etheridge. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly, running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wants to throw again.
Oh, my God.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to
Halfway
be
to
able
say
to
a nice
focus.
catch.
The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
He dropped it. He
Fuck,
just
hold
lost
the
his
ball.
concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Man down on the
In
play
your
as the
fucking
officials take
hands,
a break to let
man.
him be checked out.
Oh my God.
Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Catch in the middle, it's Snow. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A first down for the offense.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the
Oh my
wideout.
God. Oh my.
Grabbed
Oh
over
my
the
God.
middle. It's Morrow.
Can anything else go wrong
And
in
he
that
ran
play?
away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points.
Oh my
It's
God!
got to be a complimentary football
I
type deal. The
can't.
offense now
I
needs to
can't.
provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Oh my God.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take a deep
Of
shot
course.
here.
Why not?
And it's incomplete.
Wide the
going
fuck
for the
open.
massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On 3rd down, going up top. Wide open downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Golden Flashes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Oh my God!
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Bringing the heat.
I fucking give
Drilled
up.
as he goes, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for room, it's Henderson. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to throw, it's Roberson. Got his man quickly. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Under fire.
Oh my God!
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
One fucking touchdown I made, let alone two.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Smashes ahead. Touchdown Bulls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure.
Dude, I don't have a fucking chance to throw the ball.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Oh my God! That ball was in his hand for a good 4 steps.
Fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
I don't understand.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end.
Now you
complete downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from.
Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
He just doesn't.
The golden flashes are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
It's not
going up top again. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Newman. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the golden flashes headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down.
Are you shitting me?
And the defense picks up a sack,
My guys
getting
didn't
the
even break
quarterback
for
down
the
at the
fucking
44.
route yet.
They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football.
Oh, that was
quarterback
4-9.
hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulls come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating
Every
when you
time I
move the
get somebody
football and
open
get
like
stopped
that,
on the other side of the field and get no points.
can't hit
But
the
they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And he did
Missed
it
his
again.
receiver there. It's
Holy
incomplete.
fuck!
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best
it's
cover
laughable.
guys on the
It's
field, and they
fucking
force an
laughable.
incompletion on the last one.
Ball's at the
joke of a
27.
team.
This offense facing a third and long.
This is pathetic.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Holy shit!
Another
3 overthrows!
incompletion on third
Fuck
down.
you!
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man.
Are you
You
kidding
know
me?
exactly what
Wide
time it is.
open.
You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels,
Holy
more dimes.
shit.
Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. This offense
even
has
know
it with
if I-
really
this
good
is
field
bad.
position.
How is it this fucking bad? I don't...
The run to the left. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Gets it out quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Throws for the tight end. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Right back to it. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Looking to pass. It's Roberson. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking the deep shot.
What the fuck are you doing?
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He unleashes a long one.
Why
And it
can't-
falls
what do you have to
incomplete,
do
and
to
the offense
control
is
the
lucky to
receiver?
have it. Defender
They used to be
right
able
there,
to switch to
almost
him
had
and
it in
catch
his
that
grasp.
ball. But it
And
doesn't
this is just one
do
of those days,
anything.
man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a
What
rhythm.
do you-
They haven't
what's the
got
trick?
it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those
What
days
is
that you
the
learn
fucking
from,
trick to
you
it?
try to grow
Like, I
from.
can't
A lot of things that we're going to show in the
manually go
film
catch
room
the ball
that
anymore.
people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn
Where
from
the
it and do
fuck
better
are
next
you
time.
throwing that?
Got to give this defense a
There
lot of
was
credit because
nobody
even
there.
down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB
Oh
taking
my
a shot down the middle
God.
of the field. There's a
I
defender
cannot
swatting it away.
believe
They have
how
had
bad
this quarterback's number all
this
game long,
is.
and that's why they're winning this game.
They'll try to move the chains
I
on third
really
and short
can't.
from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got it set up on the outside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
So fucking
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
On the run, fires downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Martin. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
First down for the offense.
To the air, it's Cole. Keeps looking downfield.
Look how
And
slow
the
this
rush will
quarterback
get to him at the 25.
I couldn't even run to the sideline.
Offense will use a timeout with
Could
28
not
ticks
even make it
remaining.
to the sideline.
You got to love edge rushers. These guys
my
in
God,
4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. And the Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Oh my
It's
God.
picked off, and they ruin the drive with a
Are
turnover.
you fucking
He'll try to
serious?
take it back.
And forget it.
He's at the 40, the 20,
Wow.
past the 10. Touchdown!
What a
Buffalo!
laughable-
The defense
No.
does the work
This
itself with a
fucking,
pick
like,
six.
That just
It has
sums
been
the
said
fucking
that the
game
obstacle
up right
is
there.
the way, and
In
this
one
obstacle
play,
is now
that's all you need to
back-to-back
see.
losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's
What
not
a
the end of the world,
fucking-
though. I still think there's
Wow.
time for this team to
Wow.
figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I have 89 plays, and there's 37. They damn near average a point per play. They average 10 yards a play. That's almost a first down every play. How bad can I be? Like, that's bad. I don't care. Only 3 That was bad. That was the worst fucking game I've ever played. 27 for 64. I barely completed a third of it. There, I got right in the fucking game at the end of half. 21-16, and getting the ball in the second half. Like everything was looking up. That was oh my god, that was bad. Ooh. Well, I broke the tie to get a loss. So 4 of us lost.